Has to be prep news. Afternoon, evening. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone has had a phenomenally great day. Man, can't you be being greedy? You be being greedy if you ask for any more than she's giving you. But she's greedy, so she don't care if you ask for more because she's trying to get more. Back-to-back state championships, district honors, all metro honors, all state honors at a young age of just a sophomore. Not only does she fill up the stat sheets, she helps lead her teams to wins, and she has never shied away from the biggest games and the biggest moments in her young high school basketball career. Prep News family, y'all know I'm excited about this one. I'm excited about this one, even though she's not related to me. She just feels like family. Like she feels like family. And so please help me welcome her. Please welcome Anyra Wilson, state champion. State champion. Say it with me. State champion. Wasman LadyCat, Anyra Wilson. Well, hello, little lady.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good.
Man, you're counting down. Are you counting down or are you counting down?
Countdown.
Countdown. Man. Hey, thank you for taking time to join us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honored. Where can we start? Let's find a good place to start. I always in my mind, I always try to remember to do this because when and if a college coach comes to check on you, that's the first question that they ask, and that is how does academics look like for Anyra Wilson?
Academics for me. This year I was a 4.0 student all 9 weeks. So and last year I had 1B. So my academics are great. I would say.
Wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute. There's no way you had a B.
Nah, not this year. Not this year.
I don't accept. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't accept C's, but you know, every now and then you run a red light. Every now and then you run a red light and might make one little mistake that costs you a B, but that's outstanding. That is outstanding. Where'd you get your work ethic in the classroom?
As a student athlete, I know that I have to. It's always going to be student first, then athlete. So I know my grades have to be on point if I want to continue to succeed in life. So I know I have to work hard for that.
Being a standout student, I want to ask you this because sometimes we don't talk about this enough as well. How important is it that not only that you succeed in the classroom, but your teammates succeed in the classroom, and preparation and knowledge that it'll help all of you be better on the basketball court?
It's very important. It's important to our coach. Our coaches, they make sure that we know that our grades come first. And with our grades like that, our IQ is gonna be on point. Our teamwork is gonna be on point in order for us to succeed like we're doing right now.
When you look at when you look at the academic standards you set for yourself, I know because I have a genius like you as well. Uh, do you study a lot? Did you
Do
make
I study a lot? Yes, sir. I gotta study in order to make good grades on the test. So yeah.
No, I'm like that was a for real question because I be like not on her hard because she does do well, but I'm like, man, I don't never see you study. And she be like,
Yeah, I get some studying time in every now and then.
yeah, I'd be like, I don't never see you study or nothing like that. Like, how do you do so well and you barely like she like, Dad, I study a lot. Like, I just want to know if you smart kids really study or does it just come that easy?
I don't know. I think we have to study a little bit. Some of it may come easy from like the classwork, but me, I study every now and then.
Oh, okay, okay. I just it's for all us not so smart people that made D's and I mean D's in school. Nah, just kidding. So you're on the court at what age? At what age did you know that you were supposed to be playing basketball?
Um, I think I picked up basketball at like 3, 4 years old, and my parents they were coaches, so I was always in the gym. So with that ball being right there, I just picked it up, and ever since then, I never put it down.
What's the first thing you remember about yourself as a young girl hooper that made you proud um, to know that you were gaining an understanding of what it is that basketball encompasses?
I would say when I was younger, I played against the boys, so it always made me happy just to whoop on them every now and then. And once I beat them a couple times, I was like, okay, I guess this is where we're going with it.
Top. So I know Monroe has a couple of different youth leagues there. Which one did you participate in?
When I played against the boys, I was with the YMCA. I was with my school, my elementary school. But I played with them, and then I played with Austin and Rec, and then it was a little West Monroe league I played with this too.
What's your favorite rig that you like going hoop at right now?
My favorite rec that I go to,
Yeah.
I don't really go to the recs. We have pickup games at my high school, but I don't really attend like the recs for real, for real.
Man, that was a safe space for me growing up. I grew up playing at Marbles, Powell, Burjohn Lane. Um, yeah, I think that was the thing that I like most about Monroe that I don't see in a lot of other places. Like we had rec centers to go to, and you go to a lot of different places, and you either got to pay to go in somewhere to play, or it's nowhere. Not even parks. When you look at 5, 7, 9, 11, around 11 years old, what was the thing that you did best on the court?
Around 11, I would say it would probably be getting my teammates involved. I think I do that a lot now, actually. But when I was 11, I definitely was looking to get my teammates involved more as far as scoring for me because my scoring was going to always come. But I definitely wanted to get my teammates involved in it as well.
Having parents as coaches at a young age, what was the biggest thing that you learned from them in your process in getting better?
Just to keep working, keep working. My dad, he pushed me like every day because he knew what it would take. So he pushed me every day just to keep working on my craft, keep getting better every day. And he started that when I was like young. So it just progressed every now and then.
I'm going to throw a word out. See if you can block the shot. Competition. What does that mean to you?
Competition. Oh, I'm gonna always compete. It's just the type of person I am. I don't care. It really doesn't matter if you my dad's age or if you my age. I'm gonna always compete either way because I want to win. I don't like to lose, so I'm just gonna compete.
Your dad old.
He getting there.
I'm not gonna drive my love your dad. Uh, defense.
Defense, yeah, we got to play defense to win. So me, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna guard the best player if I can. I'm gonna guard them, make sure they ain't beating us by that one person. If there's anything, a team's gonna have to beat us. We're just not gonna let one person beat our team. but defense is definitely important to me and my team. Actually.
You know this perplexed look on my face. You just see the perplexed look on my face a second ago.
Yes, I think.
I'm listening with my good ear, and you said you're gonna guard the best player on the other team. You're a sophomore. You're not supposed to be saying that. Uh, go back to the word before. Um, Defense is a choice. It's a individual responsibility to self. That's mentality. How do you grasp that mentality at a young age?
I don't know. It's just when you don't want to lose, you're willing to do anything it takes to win a basketball game. It don't matter like what grade you in, how old you are. If you're not willing to lose, you're gonna do whatever it takes.
Um, Transition offense.
Tran- My team person, we love getting out in transition. It creates easy buckets. And with my big Mooney, she gets out for layups all the time. That's one of the main reasons or main ways we score in the basketball game. Transition offense.
Um, Complacency on offense.
Complacency on offense. We don't like to rush. So wherever when the basket is open, we know it's open. We don't like to rush the ball, rush the offense, or take it a 1-on-1. We swing the ball around, and it's gonna soon create an open basket for us to score.
You might be too smart to for all this, man. I can't stump you. Um, can we do one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, I know you have some thoughts on this because you're pretty good at it. Uh, Volume shooting or efficiency.
Um, I would say efficiency because if I'm shooting the ball 30 times and it's not going in, that's when I gotta start getting my teammates involved. So like if I'm shooting the ball and it's going in, then we cool. But as many shots as I take, I definitely want to knock at least half of them down before I just start throwing stuff up there. So I think efficiency is definitely like um,
I remember being in the gym with your dad. Uh, the summer of your eighth grade, not going into ninth grade year, you were in the gym as well. It was in the month of June. Um, your dad was putting you through some drills. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell this story, but I want to get your opinion on it. Um, he said to me, "She's gonna be special." Um, and a coach's definition of special means that the kid is gonna have some intangibles that other kids just don't have. Um, how would you classify um, the meaning special in a perspective of the intangibles that you bring to the game right now?
me. I would say the way that I look to get my teammates involved before I score. Most people know that I can score a ball whenever I want to, but me personally, I like to get my teammates involved. Though that's one thing that I think makes me special. Like I'm not always out there just throwing up anything. I like to get my teammates involved. We going and that's whatever it takes to win the game. That's what we gonna do.
From a place of understanding and comprehension, um, you guys get a new coach. Um, you start off a little slow, I think, and then all of a sudden things really pick up, and you guys are dominating the Monroe region in your freshman year. What was that feeling like for you, if you can remember that far back?
I would say it felt after we took some losses, we went through practice, we won a couple games. It started feeling like, okay, yeah, we could make a run this year. My freshman year, I think we can make a run, and we just got to keep working hard at it. And we made that run, and it just like clicked. Like our teammates, our the way we passed the ball, everything, like it just clicked after a couple losses.
When you think about when you think about the things that Coach Rob was trying to instill in you guys in your freshman year, what was the biggest thing that he talked about all season that didn't change?
Defense, defense, and sharing the ball. Coach Rob puts emphasis on defense, the way we play defense, playing man to man. That's mainly all that we played, man to man. And we just have to get the stops that we needed, and that was going to turn into our transition offense once again, just knocking down layups and stuff like that.
Can we switch gears real quick? And I'd like to talk to you about your summer program, the Arkansas Mavs. They they've had some elite girls there. Michaela played there. I think Chloe Hamilton plays there. Ariana Patterson. A lot of really good girls from Louisiana play with the Arkansas Mavs. How has that been for you?
It's been great. We're gonna get coached hard. Practices are always competitive. We get at it in practice, and it's really just making each and every one of us better at the game, just because of the competition that it brings in practice, and we ready for the game.
How is it, or how has it been playing with a player like Ariana Patterson? And what have you guys what have you guys learned from each other from just a work ethic point of view?
Me and Ariana, we both gonna work. Like our ethic is up there, and it's been good playing with her. Cause when you pass that ball to her at the post, she's really like she's run down to make a bucket like every time. So it's really just like our communication is there. Is this is my first year playing with her, so our communication is there, but it's definitely going to improve as the summer improves or increases. So it's very fun playing area.
Right, right, right. So your perception of how she plays the game works for you.
Yes, I love the way she plays.
That's awesome. What's been the thing that's been the driving force? You guys played this weekend in Benton, Arkansas. What's the driving force for your team goals with the Arkansas Mavs?
The team we want to go out and win it all in the end at the GUA finals. We want to go win it all. So whatever we got to do to win it all this year, this summer, that's what we gonna do.
And how many years have you been playing with the Mavs?
I think I've been playing with them since my fourth, fifth grade, since something in that range. I think.
Uh, okay, you've been there. And how much does competing at a high level during the summer, competing against some of the best competition across the country, how much does that help you when you come back to your high school team?
How much did? How much
How,
is that? What?
how much easier does that make the game for when you come back to play and compete against other teams with your high school team?
Oh, playing against competition like this summer is definitely makes the high school games a little easier because this summer they're gonna play great defense. They're gonna work you, and you gonna have to win that game. If like it's whoever won it, they're gonna win that game. So it just makes it very easy to play against the high schools this upcoming year.
Can I ask you? It's not a hard question, but it is one that where you'd have to think a lot of the work that you guys had done uh, over the summer during the off season, uh, when after, especially after winning a state championship, when the season came, well, when school started and you guys got back on campus and everybody is giving you the hoorahs and congrats and atta girls, uh, and the statement is made, let's go win another one. How much confidence did you have in the fact that you guys could go and win another state championship?
My confidence, it was definitely high after winning that first one, knowing that most of our players came back, and I just knew it was gonna be based off up to that point. So it really was just like, yeah, okay, if we do this, we'll be fine, and we'll get this next one.
Looking at the passion that you young ladies have played with, how hard was it to keep up that energy and stamina at the beginning of the season? I think it was your maybe second or third game. You guys have to play Parkway and Michaela Williams, and from what I got, that the game was really good, really close, a barn burner. Uh, how were you coming into that game?
Coming into that game, we knew the team. We knew how Michaela was going to play. Being that she was number one in the country, knew how she was going to play. We just wanted to restrict her from scoring at will, like dropping crazy numbers like she normally drops. We just wanted to restrict her from that. And then we knew the team was going to come out and play along with her. It was just we kind of let it slip away a little bit at the end.
Okay, and that happens. That happens. Um, Being a hooper um, from the Monroe, Louisiana area, I can remember girls like Jibby Phillips, Elaine Powell, Brenda Tugler, a lot of girls in the Monroe region that were really good. How much has your parents told you about the history of the girls that played before you in the Monroe area?
They've told me about it a little bit. Chelsea Noon is actually she went to WNBA. She's actually cool with one of my with my mom. So I've learned a lot about her and what she did to get to that point. But yeah, I've learned a lot.
When you think about where you want to be at the end of your career, how would you like to be viewed or remembered?
I want to be remembered as the girl that won a couple rings, got played well, teammates involved, scored the ball, made sure that the game was going to be won at her face.
I think you've already done that, Dan. Back-to-back state championships. Again, all kind of crazy awards and honors that you've won and postseason awards. Um, the legacy is only going to get better um, for Anyra Wilson. Um, this means that I'm a fan.
Thank you.
Um, Continue to work hard. Continue to listen to your coaches and your parents. Um, can I ask a major favor?
Hmm.
Tomorrow, y'all last day of school.
Yes, tomorrow's my last day.
Can you walk up to the guy that first office on the right when you go down to coach's office in the main gym,
Hmm.
uh, coach's hallway, first door to the right. Knock on that door. Give him a high five for me. You know what I'm talking about?
Coach Jones.
That one.
Okay.
And then give Coach Rob a big high five for me. Tell him I said thank you for letting me borrow you. Means the world to me. You're welcome anytime. Um, thanks to your parents as well. Hey, any shout outs? Okay. Hey, thank you guys for joining us as we talk basketball. I think it was a pretty candid conversation from Anyra. She was all out like she is on the basketball court. I think you guys see that not only is she academically smart, but she has a great mind for basketball. Uh, and so that means that greater things are ahead because she's already done great things. And so again, we thank you. Remember, get off the bench, get into the game.